Hello, guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid defensive veteran Dani Carvajal has come forward to talk some major updates on Toni Kroos' retirement, as he claimed that they knew a day or two before the official announcement were made, and they even tried convincing the German man to change his mind. But at the end of the day, they had to respect and support his decision, as his mind was made up. We are going to be detailing you through that on this episode as we progress, and shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid academy product Mario Martin wants to fight and stay in the first team next season. We are going to be detailing you through that as well on this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. Just as they did last season, Real Madrid tried tirelessly to convince Toni Kroos to stay put for an additional season, especially with the midfielder continuing to churn out consistent displays, but opting to call it a day after achieving numerous titles and accolades. Kroos recently announced his retirement. The decision has unsurprisingly been received as a great deal of attention, considering the German's influence on the sport and status as one of the best midfielders to have ever kicked a ball. And the Real Madrid dressing room has not hidden their sadness following the publication of the news. Dani Carvajal shared an emotional message bidding Kroos farewell on his Instagram page, and has now answered how he and the team felt after learning about the midfielder's exit via a marker. The Real Madrid veteran revealed Kroos' departure comes across as a tough blow, given that there are only 2 more games left for him to don the royal white jersey. Well, we all know about Toni Kroos' quality and what he has given us all these years, and we are sad because we have only enjoyed 2 more games with him at Real Madrid left, Carvajal professed. Kroos joined the Merengues back in 2014 and went on to create a lasting legacy at the club. Carvajal acknowledged the 34-year-old status as a Madrid legend and the difficult future torchbearer will find emulating his success. We respect his decision. In the end, he is the one who chooses when, how, and where, and we support him. He is a Real Madrid legend. He came young, and few players can repeat the decade he has spent here, claimed Toni Kroos. On the eve of the official announcement, we already knew little that he was not going to continue. We did not know it was going to come this soon. Support him, respect him, and throw him a great party that he deserves, Carvajal added. Carvajal also admitted that the squad tried to convince Kroos to continue, but it was complicated, knowing what his mentality is like and how he seldom turned back on a decision. We tried to convince him to continue, but it was complicated. We know what his mentality is like and how firm he is with his decisions. We have to respect and support him. We are happy for him because if it was what he wants, then we are fully with him, Carvajal concluded. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid academy product Mario Martin wants to stay and fight for a first-team spot next season at the club. Real Madrid saw a number of academy graduates leave the club last summer in search of regular first-team minutes. Sergio Arribas, Carlos Dorto, and Marvin Park were some of those players who chose to move on after cutting their teeth with Castilla, while Rafa Marin also departed on loan to La Liga side Deportivo Alaves. Given the plethora of superstars in the first team setup, it is not always easy for young stars to break into the squad. But that is not discouraging young midfielder Mario Martin, who is determined to stay at Real Madrid and fight for a spot in the first team squad next season, as per Spanish publications Marca. The 20-year-old midfielder is one of the most valued young players at Real Madrid and has been on Carlo Ancelotti's radar for over a year now. Martin was determined to leave the club this summer to make the leap to the elite after 2 years as an undisputed starter with the Castilla setup. However, the impending retirement of Toni Kroos and doubt over the future of Dani Ceballos have seemingly convinced the La Fabrica graduate to change his stance. Now, Mario Martin has changed his mind about his immediate future and has decided to stay and fight for a place in the first team setup. Mario Martin is determined to stay and has already informed Real Madrid as much. He wants to make the most of his chances of making a place in Carlo Ancelotti's dressing room. Apart from Kroos' departure and Dani Ceballos' potential exit, Martin's decision is always influenced by the fact that Ancelotti likes him a lot. Furthermore, Martin's confidence was also boosted by seeing himself in the last two call-ups against Deportivo Alaves and Villarreal games, in which he also had minutes. Martin has been called up for the first team squad 20 times in total, in which he has 4 appearances. The youngster believes that he can gain more minutes next season and as such is determined to stay at the club. So it is left to be seen whether he will get more minutes or not, as we will be bringing you more updates on that in our next episode. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.